Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Miraaspeaks. For those of you who don't know, I offer career advice, motivation and a hint of lifestyle. I'm back today with another video more about my industry, and I'll be talking about professional services, working in the professional services firm as a company secretary. But before we get into that video, I need you guys to do something for me. Just engage with me, and to do so, just click that subscribe button down there. It's free, doesn't take anything out of your day. Let me just give you 2 seconds to do that. Just click that button, and you guys will show me more support, show me more love. And yes, I do need you guys to feed my ego to let me know that I'm doing a good job. But I thought today, let me come back with a video, a highly requested one at that, where people ask me about the differences between working in-house and in professional services. I just thought I'll start off with professional services and then move on in-house, and obviously deal with any questions that you guys may have within the comment section as well. So before we even go into working in professional services, someone may ask, what is even professional services? So professional services is more when you are a company secretarial function where companies outsource their governance, company law, strategy, all that good stuff to you. So basically you're not in-house within the company. I don't know if that makes sense. So I worked in professional services for about 2.5 years all in all, and I really enjoyed it. That was how I started my journey there. I passed my exams there and basically somewhat qualified there as well, because I was in the middle of transitioning. But I enjoyed working in professional services. It was good, it was different, and now I'm in-house. But anyways, for in-house is another topic for another day. In professional services, it's a whole different ballgame as well, and I have noticed that because I'm seeing both firsthand in terms of like the way we go about things. So one may ask, what's the difference and what you get from working from in-house? And this is basically from my what you get from working in professional services. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. This is from my point of view. This is my opinion from working in professional services. It may be completely different to your firm. I worked in 2 different firms, 2 different professional services firms that generally outsource, deal with outsourced company secretarial matters. So I'm coming from a different angle. Somebody may also be different, perhaps it's also outsourced, but you get a whole different vibe from there. And that's one of the beauties of being in-house as well. People actually experience things differently. Even in-house and in professional services. Sorry, I keep getting confused. I'm talking about professional services in this video, but then obviously I will tap in here and there with in-house and experiences from that as well. But as I said, I did work about 2.5 years in both firms together in professional services, and I think I do have a bit of knowledge and wealth to share with you guys in terms of what I learned and what is beneficial from working in professional services. So point number 1 is the technical aspect of it. In professional services, your technical awareness and technical skill is very much enhanced, mainly because the way you work in professional services, a lot of things are outsourced, and you're dealing with so many different industries and so many different sectors. So you might even have a company that comes to you that have, you know, perhaps they have AAPLC. Oh no, AAPLC is the biggest, it's real. ABC PLC. And within ABC PLC, there are maybe 400 subsidiaries that filter down within that company. The company is going through a restructure where they have to get rid of 100 of those entities, but you can't just get rid of those entities. You have to transfer some assets here and there, make sure that that company has actually zero in its balance sheet and things like that, or however you know, whatever is happening with that company. And those are some of the things that are actually outsourced to a corporate company secretarial firm, because we actually have the skills and the knowledge to actually deal with those things. So we do a lot of restructuring projects, and we also deal with a lot of corporate health checks as well. So one thing about a corporate health check, for instance, is you're a company, ABC PLC, you have acquired CVC Limited, and they have 300 entities or 200 entities or whatever. Maybe not that much, maybe let's say 5 entities that are going to be operational, let's just put it that way, because if they're dormant, there's no need to do a corporate health check. Well, not necessarily. But what what you do is they outsource you. Well, some of these companies that I worked for, they outsourced me, so I went into those particular firms. So I went to CBC Limited. I checked all the books of those 5 operational companies, making sure that the directors were appointed on the days that they were directors, and there were minutes that were there actually to show that they were appointed, check the filing history, basically do like a body health check, if that's the best way to put it, for those companies before they are actually incorporated into the whole structure of that company. It sounds a little bit more technical and stuff, but what I'm trying to get to over here is working in professional services. You are exposed to a lot of these things in terms of having insight into other companies, and being able to help build a company from scratch, and things like that. So in terms of technical advice, professional services is one of the key places where you can actually harness those skills and build those skills. I started there, and I would definitely give credit to those professional services firms because they have helped me and able to think about certain things in a technical way, whereas now I'm learning to think about things more in a commercial governance way, which is very different, and that's where professional services and in-house differs sometimes. Another thing about professional services is you're being exposed to different sectors and industries. So when I was working in professional services, as time went on, obviously my portfolio is building. My portfolio is not just ABC Limited, and I'm looking after like 10 of their subsidiaries. It could be I look after ABC Limited, I look after BCC Limited, I look after there's so many of them, and all these companies either specialize in insurance, energy, food, makeup, fashion, so many. So you're exposed to so many different industries and how they operate. One of the negative things about that is as well is usually, even though those things are outsourced to you, so in terms of directed changes, in terms of restructuring projects, in terms of share allotments, consolidations, reductions, whatever, all the technical stuff is outsourced to you. They do also tend to have their own in-house company secretary who probably deals with more of the confidential bulk stuff. So sometimes you don't get to see a project from inception to finish, and that was where I was actually lacking my experience, hence why I decided to move in-house, just so sometimes I can be a part of the process. In professional services, you tend to work a lot more or alongside with lawyers who sometimes tend to take away the bulk of the work for you to do. So that's where you as a company secretary have to come in to make sure that you put the lawyers in their place and let them know that you as a company secretary is actually vital. You as a company secretary is important. Your documents coming through you is important, because you'll be surprised the amount of errors you see from lawyers. And no shade at all. I'm just saying this is from my experience. Anyway, let me move on. But yes, as I said, you do get exposure into so many different industries, and I did that as well. You meet so many different people as well, and that moves me on to my next
if you made it this far into the video, you definitely enjoyed it. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll be back next week with a part 2. Take care. Bye.